All right, you guys. This your boy back at y'all with another one. Shouts out to the Lions Den basketball community. In the video, like, hit subscribe, and the bell whenever we go live. That way you get the notifications. Also, subscribe to the Patreon. Get down to business. Right. So this is pretty much an open forum today. There's a whole lot to talk about. NBA. We all know that the Lakers are in trouble right now. They lost 5 out of their last 6 games. Um, Stephen A. Smith said something on TV today I totally disagree with when it comes to LeBron James showing up. No, he has not shown up. He has not shown up. He has not put on the MVP performances that we are looking for him to do. All right. So, yes, they got other guys that, not stepped up. Kentavious Caldwell Pope, number 8 overall pick out of Georgia, right? Markieff Morris that they re-signed in the offseason. You know, uh, Marc Gasol, even though he's, obviously he's a shell of his former self, but look, this is a veteran team, right? And this team should know better how to play the game of basketball. It's unacceptable right now what they're doing or what they're not doing, right? So, no, while I do agree with you, Stephen A. Smith, that they don't get a pass, but you don't get the muddy the waters by saying that. Nope, nope, nope. By saying about, LeBron shows up and all this stuff. Nope, 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 nope. You don't get away with that. You're not going to get away with that. What's up, Jamaican Rude Boy? Salute to you. Peace and blessings towards you too, homie. But so there's that going on. And then ESPN, them Bammers finally acknowledged that Donovan Mitchell and the Utah Jazz are the best team in the NBA. And you already know what I mean, what I say about NBA and MVP. The best player on the best team is the MVP, period. And, it took you a while, but you're finally acknowledging that. That's how you know they're watching our channels, man. That's how you know they're watching our channels. Because Too Raw, right? Salute to my boy Too Raw for TV, man. You know what I'm saying? Go subscribe to this channel, right? Too Raw for TV 2 days ago talked about how Brad Stevens is in trouble because the Boston Celtics keep, floundering year after year after year. So at what point was Brad Stevens going to get looked at? And sure enough, today, ESPN finally acknowledged that Brad Stevens might be on the hot seat, right? So you got that going on, right? The Timberwolves' whole process of firing and hiring a coach, that thing was a mess. You went outside the organization and brought in somebody that was on another organization. When you got a black coach in Witten and David Vanderpool, right? So that was all jacked up, right? Wizards 5-game winning streak came to a screeching halt. They got to pick it back up against the Denver Nuggets. This time they're on the road. I think Denver crushes them tonight. What's up, Stephanie? Good to see you, Stephanie. You too, Michael Smith. Salute to you. Appreciate y'all for being up here today, right? So there's a lot going on in the NBA, right? What's up, Polo Sports Talk? The NBA released the second half of the schedule. Now, I have not seen the schedule, so I don't know who it benefits or who it doesn't benefit. All I know is the schedule got released, so I got to take a look at that and then see, how it might play out. Also, the NBA is not going to do the Rising Stars Challenge. Due to the COVID-19 protocols, they want to keep as little people as possible to make this All-Star game work. So they're not going to do the Rising Stars Challenge. Whole lot going on in the NBA, right? Whole lot going on in politics as well, where they're having this meeting. And, I find it funny that these, hypocrite known as the Republican Party, they try to they try to, give a pat on the back to the Postmaster General, right? They tried to give a pat on the back to the Postmaster General regarding, the 90% vote The absentee ballots came in at 99% rate. Everybody got a chance. But that's the problem with that, right? One, it was he was pretty much forced by the courts to do that. And two, the same votes that that the Republicans was patting Postmaster Joy about, they were the same ones that were trying to get those same votes thrown out during the course of the election. So, I mean, come on now. Can you be any more obviously hypocritical right now? Right? What's up, Gideon? Mr. Panzer, first down. Hey, I'm going to go ahead and put a link in the chat room, man. And then you guys can come in and, you can talk about what you want to talk about, man. This is an open forum. No topic is off limits today. Right? That's why I do these open forums. So that way, if you want to come in and talk about a particular topic, we can talk about a specific particular topic. Well, except topics I don't feel that we need to talk about. But it's open forum, right? What's up, East Oakland 90 Mac? What's good with you, homie? Salute. I appreciate everyone being in the building today. Yeah, we're going to cook. That's right. We're going to cook real good today. You know what I'm saying? I got a cooking channel coming. Hey, I got another thing. So Tarana Burke, right? So Tyrannosaurus Burke, somebody on Twitter today posted a picture of her and Snuffleupagus. Now, in case you don't know who Snuffleupagus is, he's the cute, cuddly character looking elephant that's on Sesame Street. All right. First of all, don't ever compare Snuffleupagus to that goddamn Tarana Burke. Okay? Snuffleupagus is a cute and cuddly creature that we all came to know and love as a kid growing up, watching Sesame Street. All right? Tarana Burke, however, is a mean, ferocious beast who should be profiled on a goddamn Mutual Omaha Wild Kingdom episode. Don't ever compare Tarana Burke to Snuffleupagus. I won't have that. I won't stand for that. What else is going on today in today's society? Let's switch back to the NBA, right? So, what happened there? Let's talk about this whole thing regarding the MVP, right? The MVP discussion has been a hot topic for like a while now. We got all these games under our belt. We starting to see what these teams look like. There's a rash of injuries and all that, right? What's going on, man?
Yep.
What's good with your homie?
Shit, man. You know what I do.
Oh yeah,
you know what I do.
Hey, L. Hey, you remember that time when we talked about how football players are the biggest coons and all that, right?
Was I wrong?
And you was talking about how CTE is a coon into eternity.
Yeah, did I lie?
Nope.
Did I say anything false? Is what I'm saying.
Definitely not.
Oh, okay. I'm about to say it. Go ahead.
No, because I was going on freaking Herschel Walker or trifling ass.
So, going into eternity. Yeah. You'll be 100 years old. Buck bastard. 100 years old. Oh, because you put on that helmet. As soon as you put on that helmet, next thing you know, a butter biscuit appear in your hand. And if you catch a lot of passes like Jerry Rice, it might be the biggest damn biscuit you ever seen in your fucking life.
Hell yeah. So, or even worse, we saw the worst thing when he had a chicken drumette on his goddamn helmet, on his goddamn face mask.
I'm saying, yeah, niggas got wing drumettes just spinning around they mother. This is what that's what they can talk about. That's the goat. Yep, that's your goat, nigga. That's your goat. Right there. Fuck that.
Damn right.
Yeah, football football players are easily the biggest coons walking the planet Earth. Stephon Tuitt. Uh, look, who else was bucking their ass? Motherfucker Malcolm Jenkins bucks his eye. Who else bucks his eye? It's a lot of players out there that buck their eyes. It's a lot of major league eye bucking going on. Is all I'm trying to say.
Hell yeah.
You got
How can I
one coon.
believe?
You know what I'm saying? We
Yeah,
got
go ahead.
OG Tom. We got OG Toms in the game. Warren Coon, OJ Simpson. You know, these are men whose buck dancing withstand the test of time. Jim Brown. You know what I'm saying? You see how Jim's starting to get done there. Bucking their eyes. Plenty eye. They gonna be arrested for eye bucking. Is what I'm trying to say. I'm in here. Yeah, yeah. Plenty eye bucking.
Yeah, man. Yeah, definitely a lot of eye bucking going on. And Herschel Walker, to me, is one of the biggest ones. When you come out and talk this shit about 23 and me, needing 23 and me to goddamn determine what's your level of blackness before you can get reparations, I'm like, man, get the fuck out of here. This coming from a
Well,
dude that barely can read.
hold on, he didn't say that. He say the law say, Harsha, you's not supposed to be asking if I can't forgive yous. How can I forgive my brothers? As the Lord says that Harsha not supposed to ask for no reparation. Lord have mercy, it's people who come here. Should they get it? No. We already answered that question, you but I had to switch my avatar to Herschel Walker holding a platter of chicken. What's going on with you? Who is S Young? What's up?
That's Sterling Young.
Yeah. Oh, you got the picture. Oh,
You know, you got to have the look. If you gonna do the Herschel, I believe that we's not supposed to have reparation. No, the Lord says you's not supposed to ask for nothing from your what? So hold up. God was against you repaying what the fuck you owe. I just don't believe that was in any Bible, anywhere, on any planet at any time. Maybe it's just me.
uh, Man, that motherfucker, man, when he said that shit, talk about how can my heavenly Father forgive me when I cannot forgive my brother? I'm like, the same brother that's trying to hang you the first chance they get, them type of brothers that you talking about, man.
Hold up.
You don't get your.
So hold up. He equates slavery, rape, murder, uh, mass incarceration, the crack epidemic, Jim Crow. He thinks that in God's eyes, oh nigga, you washed all that away. I was gonna send them to hell, then you got a check. Oh fuck that. Nah. See, I'm all against. I ain't never heard thou shalt not get a check. Sterling, you ever heard that one? That is none of the no commandment. Thou shalt not get a check. Nah, I ain't never heard that. Matter of fact, didn't God say if a motherfucker steal from you or take from you, he supposed to pay back sevenfold till the debt is repaid? Right?
Right?
So I'm trying to figure out what the fuck Bible was Herschel read. It was the motherfucker King Buttermilk's version. The motherfucking tap dance edition. The nigga Willie version.
That motherfucker probably like the goddamn chief financial officer of the Butter Biscuit Brigade or some shit. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Right.
that's how. That's what my thing was. I'm like, why do like, especially in football, why do like cool football athletes always on this subject about the Democrats, the laws, the bills, knowing that they're gonna say some coon shit.
Who invited this nigga and why? To my point. What? No nigga was sitting at home. No black person was sitting at home going, you know what? We need Herschel to speak out on this. Nobody was saying that.
Nobody.
I can guarantee you it was nobody saying, man, we need to hear what Herschel got this. Nobody was doing that. So why did you invite this nigga to read from, look, his Bible don't even got like, it's the King James version, first chapter, Mark, verse 10. His shit, he got that old slave Bible. It's the nigga Willie version. And all of Master Mark, Master Luke, Master David. Why do you keep saying that? That's what it looked like. It don't say the book of Saint Mark or Saint Luke. That's just say Master in his book. The slave. Why the fuck this nigga keep saying Master? It's written in his book. That's what it say.
Yeah. Oh,
Shout out to Mark Wonderlick and Maximus Royalty, man. Salute to y'all being in the building today. Yeah, so so he can say all that, yeah, but there people out there struggling in Texas and shit like that, and then you got goddamn on Ted Cruz taking his ass to Mexico, fucking white supremacist, useless hack, and then you had the mayor, the fucking mayor, Lisa Cabrera talked about that mayor, that talk about, well, survival of the fittest. The strong shall survive and the weak shall perish.
Survival of the
fittest. I looked that up. That was mostly a white town, so I was like, "Hey, look, I can't really get mad at what he said. Kiss my ass, you white bitches!" Ha ha ha! Kiss my ass, you weak bitch.
Only the strong will survive. That
nigga was typing that shit, listening to Tupac talk. Die slow, die slow. He was typing that shit. Die slow. I'm like, this is hard body.
Survival of the fittest. Somebody listening to too much Mob Deep.
Right, this Peckerwood, this Peckerwood listened to the drill music. he was listening to some Chirac music. He want to get somebody head hit.
Hell yeah. But I was like, man, but
Ted Cruz is son of a bitch, boy. When you throw your daughter under the bus, use a mother. Hey, look, I didn't want to leave, but my daughter said she was cold. What type of shit is that?
Yeah, no. Talk about,
nigga, when you snitching on your daughter, you're a bitch ass nigga. You snitching on your daughter.
Yeah, being a good dad that I am, I was going to take my kids to Cancun, Mexico, and as soon as they got there safe and sound, I was going to come right back to Texas to help all of my fellow constituents. I was like, okay, get the fuck out of here, dude.
The cracker left so fast, he left the dog, y'all. He left the dog. Yeah. Look, if that was Michael Vick,
talk about that shit.
If that was Michael Vick, he'd be in jail. I'm trying to say, if that was Mike Vick, I know Mike Vick at home like, this old shit. If I did that shit, you know what they would have said to me. He left little Snowball, and that motherfucker Snowball was going to become a snowball by the end of the night.
Survival some fish.
Right, look, like the man said, you weak bitch. Survival of the fittest.
Get off your ass and stop being lazy.
Motherfuckers burning their furniture.
Motherfuckers burning it just to keep warm.
Motherfuckers burning the art on their wall. Then you see that in the tweet. You ain't shit but a weak bitch. Survival of the fittest.
It is only strong will survive.
Survival of the fittest. Only strong survive. We living like this.
That motherfucker was listening to Mobb Deep when he said that shit.
He was listening to Mobb Deep. I was like, you must have listened to Mobb Deep.
He said, this trife life we living in, son. Look, I said, this cracker done lost his. Meanwhile, this cracker in Arizona. It's 90 degrees out there. Ted Cruz, fat lying ass, gonna say.
Terry Crews?
Yeah, my man Teddy Cancun Cruz. Teddy Cancun. My man Cancun Cruz.
I think something wrong with Terry Crews. That man.
Hey, what was gangster was some white folk bought a mariachi band and put them in front of that cracker's house, playing the mariachi Mexican music. No. They were playing mariachi all night long. Somebody paid for it. They said, we ain't want you to miss. He was like, because when you go to Mexico, when you go to Cancun, you got to hear mariachi. And we don't want you to have missed out on the mariachi. So we're going to have it right in front of your house, you big nose bastard.
Got a white woman shit. Got a white woman have kids.
That's funny as hell.
Got a white wife. A white one. Shoot.
Hey, them was out there price gouging too. Hey, LVZ. Hey, would you stay at the Ramada for $1,000 a night?
There you go. Huh?
Would you stay at the Ramada for $1,000 a night?
Nah, it's 304. See, now.
No. That was at the. That was down in Cancun. But they were price gouging
that's right.
Texas. They was like,
yeah, that's right. It was. Know why? Cause look, all you Cowboy fans, Jerry Jones was price gouging y'all ass for the motherfucking electric and the gas. Niggas got a 2-day bill of $18,000 for electric.
What?
Seriously. White man got a 2-day electric bill for $18,000. I said, God damn, white man, you must say Black Lives Matter. Hey, you know not to say that shit no more.
Man, he be taking out a loan to pay that shit. God damn.
Taking out a loan? He on Social Security. They like, fuck you old white bitch. You gonna pay this. That's what y'all get. Wanting to be all racist, not regulating the motherfucker, regulating shit like that where you can take it back, where people can't take advantage of that, and that's what happened.
Yep.
That's what happened. Like I said, motherfuckers always be bragging in Texas, we ain't got no state tax. Well, that's what happened when you ain't got no state tax. You ain't got no state funding to take care of shit like this. Whereas we do, just trucks just sitting there. This niggas rolling up joints and motherfucking big ass snowplow. Nigga,
how? Dawn Perignon with that shit.
Right, nigga, tell it. The first thing that nigga tell you, because I know some folks that work for them. First thing they tell you, nigga, we gonna get some overtime, nigga. We get over. Them niggas spend the night for real. That's what I'm trying to tell y'all. State taxes, that's another job, you dumb motherfuckers. Now you get to work for the state, cleaning up the highway. And then when snowstorms come, hey, you staying in a hotel for free because the state paying for it. You staying in a hotel for free because the state paying for it.
That's it, man. And then you know, this gas prices are going up too.
Oh my God!
Why the gas prices going up? Niggas can't go nowhere.
That's what I'm saying. Motherfuckers working remotely and shit, and gas prices going up to like goddamn $3 a gallon and shit.
Like 257. Because I remember me and my dad, we was trying to buy some gas, and we looked at the price. It was like 257. Like for the regular, and the diesel like 279.
Hell yeah. See, I tell you, it's some Peckerwood sitting around going, Johnson, I know what to do. The niggas aren't going anywhere. We're going to raise the prices of gas. God damn it, it's going to cost you to go to the 7-Eleven. And we're not going to give the niggas their unemployment. That's how they say. And we're not going to give the niggas unemployment. That's what they do. That's how they say. That's what they do.
Man.
I told this, they keep sending me these emails from 10 to 15 days they gonna work on my case. They don't realize that 10 to 15 days ago, they already sent me that email. They just keep sending me that shit again like that's making me feel better. And I know ain't nobody receiving it on the other end, because now I done just sent lewd shit. I done sent pictures of my middle finger.
Yeah, what the fuck is that all about?
That's what I told them. I said, see, this is what I'm talking about. When I was out here in the street doing what I wasn't supposed to do, and y'all got and y'all arrested me at the time, y'all was like, why was you doing that? I was like, because I'm working a 9 to 5 and I still don't got enough. I better do something. So now I'm doing everything right, and they still like fuck. So at this point, right? You understand? I got that. I told that lady that when they asked, well, you said you're not behind on no bills. I said, well, you gonna understand, I got to live now.
Yeah, come a point there, you gotta put your pride aside, man, and do what you gotta do, man.
Yeah, you gotta get it. Sometimes I might have to get a little dirty. Fuck it.
Yeah.
But what happened in the end is, we gonna be all right. What cannot happen is we in here. What you keep hooting for food, little girl? You don't need no food. My granddaughter is in here eating up everything. What a crazy stuff. Stop for Hershey Walker, take all your reparations. You got to threaten the grandkids like that. Keep on, Hershey Walker gonna take your reparations.
Well, don't wipe you. Like, run, Hershey, run! Run,
Hershey. Hey, you know, they did the same bullshit 2 years ago. Remember on Juneteenth they had that reparations hearing, and they had Ta-Nehisi Coates and goddamn Jonathan Capehart. That fucking not only he a goddamn scholar, but the motherfucker is fruity to the 10th power, right?
Nah, fuck that. LB, they had my man on there, falling asleep and shit. Danny Glover, motherfucking ass.
Daddy Glover. Daddy Glover.
I'm like, what the fuck are you on here for? I'm like, this nigga, you are not the embodiment of black empowerment. I've watched 5 movies with you run around chasing racist ass Mel Gibson, screaming, Lord Reed, Master Reed. No, that's mine, ain't it? Oh yeah.
Hey, and then you got that that Jonathan Capehart motherfucker. He worked for the Washington Post. That bastard talk about, oh, we don't want no reparations. All we need is an apology. I'm like, boy, get kicked in the nuts saying that shit.
Who is he, Jonathan Capehart? Go sit your ass down.
Wait, who? What's his name again?
Jonathan
King.
Gay
He's a
part.
columnist for the
Gay
Washington.
part.
Yeah, gay
Gay,
part. Yeah,
gay,
that's the appropriate term for him.
gay part.
Oh, John. Oh no, that dude with that weird beard on his face.
He only grew that because he looked extra moist with them glasses. Why
A
extra
weird
need
beard.
reparation? You don't need anything. We're just good. You just need it. Look, we just need you shut the fuck up. That's what we need. That's what we need. Who the fuck asked you? Ain't
Yeah.
nobody. You not speaking for me. Moist motherfuckers do not get to speak
Yeah, they
for
sound.
do not get to speak for the entirety of the community. You got another whole agenda. You look, you literally submissive to a white man in every sense of the word. You can't be no more submissive to a white man than you are. So why in the front? Yeah, you can't sit there looking at your gay lover and say, "I'm sorry, baby, you have to pay my reparations." You got a dog in the fight. As far as I'm concerned, your moist ass is pissed too. Right,
And he is super moist. Like he more
right.
moist than a fucking chocolate cake.
He's,
But yeah,
he's
he
not
said all he
moist.
needs is
He's
an
not
apology. Man, get the fuck out of here. And then he's not
young
even
man.
black. This
He's not.
motherfucker got he's an immigrant
Yeah.
too.
Yeah, see, so that's why he don't want you to have it. And he's not moist. That motherfucker's soaking wet. He's damp.
Yeah,
He's dripping.
he definitely that motherfucker is definitely soaking wet like a like a goddamn sponge and shit.
He is a hand washed T-shirt that you didn't wring out, soaking wet. You know how hand wash. You know you hand wash. You know when you first learn how to hand wash, but you don't know how to wring out good. So you put it up there to think it's gonna hang out dry. It takes 19 days for that motherfucker to dry. That's Jonathan Gay.
Hell yeah.
Oh my
Yeah,
god.
Jonathan K part. Yeah, mother gay ass motherfucker. Get the fuck out of here.
That weird
Talk
ass
about we
beard
don't
on
need
his
a
face.
reparation. We need an apology. Motherfucker, get the fuck out of here. You say Jollof James. Who the fuck is that?
I think as this politics. Stop, girl. What the hell is it with you and my aunt? This damn politician. This damn politician that I was talking about. Talking about we don't need reparations and he's gonna run for something in Minnesota or somewhere. His racist ass. He's gonna be for all Americans. He doesn't see any racism. Jollof James, yeah. That's what I call Mo Jollof James. He don't sit his
Yeah, I
ass
don't even know who
down.
that is, but he sounds like a fucking coon.
Sound like he's the biggest. He's one of the new up and coming.
Oh,
He's
he's one of the up
rising
and coming bootlickers.
right. He's rising fast up the bootlick ladder. Right. Look, he started off licking cold Han. Now he's licking high tech. He'll soon be licking Timberland. And look, he'll be licking Red Wings and Columbias in no time.
Hey, I
You
got a
white
problem
folks
with that
don't do that.
HR 40 bill too. Sheila Jackson Lee, another immigrant. So Sheila Jackson Lee will draft up this fucking bill, right? Talk about well, you know, we need to get the president to assign some people to a committee and all that. Now, mind you, Joe Biden has been on record saying that he don't support reparations. So why would you put why would you put him on a bill that asks him to nominate some people on a committee for goddamn reparations? And considering that one, none of these other people got committees and all that and bills, they just cut the check.
It's a political ploy, nephew. It's one of them joints where, all right, this what you do, right? You get the black people who really thinking to think who steal food and think this HR 40 shit is something. What they end up doing is looking at, oh, Joe Biden, Massa Biden, he cares about our reparations, not paying attention to what he said in my because Miss old Sheila Jackson Lee, but all them old motherfucking ham bone soup making motherfuckers, they gonna look at that and look like Joe Biden for reparations so they can cuss out their grandkids for not voting for this white supremacist old bastard who probably die before he even finish or get a second term.
It was definitely
This
like,
Yep.
old motherfucker, nobody thinking about this. Hey, look, why the fuck that man 80 some years old? Why is he running the country? Let's be honest. When our grandparents are 80, we don't even let them work the remote. Come on, grandma can't
Yeah.
have the remote. Let's tell the truth. Shame the devil. When your parents get a certain age, they can't even have the damn remote.
Nope.
They can't even drive themselves somewhere, let alone run the country. Oh, Joe Biden job. I don't give a fuck. That motherfucker got dementia. He don't know where the fuck he going. That's why 9 people running with him. If anybody had a family member with dementia, Joe Biden jogging 3 miles ain't shit. I had a grandma had dementia. She wandered off. We ain't know how she got that goddamn far. I said it. I shouldn't laugh, but the shit was funny. Me and my father laughed. God damn,
now,
grandma, good damn shit. She don't know where the fuck she was going, but she damn sure got far. So don't believe that shit just because it's old ass job. That don't mean he good at it. No. He need to be in a home eating applesauce with his tall Peyton Manning head having ass. How you get motherfuckers? How you gonna get a nigga that owns slaves to want to give you reparations? Joe Biden so old, I think he had a slave. He had a slave.
Shit.
Joe Biden
Now,
so old on
now,
one of Martin Luther King, he celebrated one of Martin Luther King birthdays by locking up Martin Luther King.
what's up? When you like to know, talking to Rebel Media, what's up, y'all? Hey, man. Hey, LBC's on the motherfucking roll today.
Yeah, all this racism is killing me inside. This nigga,
oh,
that motherfucker so old. He celebrated Martin Luther King birthday by locking up Martin Luther King. I'm looking at the picture now, and he had Dr. King in jail fucking with my. Hey, y'all, look, fucking with Joe Biden right there. He's fucking with bitch ass Joe Biden, man. Fucking with bitch Joe Biden. He lucky I'm non-violent. I whoop the shit out of this thing. That's that I whoop the shit out of Joe Biden look. Okay. All right, let me stop.
Hell yeah.
What's up, big man? Oh Lord. Oh.
Oh my God, man. Goddamn.
Ridiculous.
So hey, it's funny that all those people that was out there bootlegging for Biden now they got secondary positions with Kamala Harris. You know what I'm saying? Goddamn. Who that linebacker that could try out for the Cleveland Browns? What her name is? What that
Simone Sanders.
What the fuck is her name? Simone Sanders, yeah.
Simone.
Yeah. Yeah, well, I don't know where she is. I don't know where she is.
No.
What is she supposed to be doing?
I don't know
She's
because
supposed to be
Yeah, I have
she's
seen
supposed to
they
be like
took
the
that bitch.
assistant to the assistant to the assistant.
Man, that bitch got an office so far in the corner, it's outside. That they gave her a corner office, an office literally on the corner. They got. They said, "Look, this work from home, Simone." She like, "What do I do?" She said, "Wait the next election."
But because at one point she was the coffee runner.
Oh, she was gonna get the coffee. Like, go get the coffee.
She was the coffee runner.
Oh, go get the coffee. Yeah, with a big
She was
ass.
the coffee runner for Kamala.
Yeah, she was. That's nah. She don't do that
Goodness.
no more. She don't do that no more.
Oh,
She
she used to.
Yeah,
graduated?
yeah, nah, nah. Well, I mean, she used to get the coffee for Kamala before she came to vice president, and now her new joint, she wiped the gavel for the Supreme Court judges. that's,
Oh,
that's that's Simone Sanders' job. She be wiping Supreme Court gavel. Come here, Simone. This is now Simone. Yeah, and she work in the kitchen in the Oval Office. I didn't even know they had a kitchen. She out there selling cupcakes and shit, and M&Ms and Girl Scout cookies. Like, where's this
and
bitch
Clarence
getting all
Thomas so
this shit?
trifling as the first in line.
Fuck Clarence Thomas ass,
And
man.
Clarence,
Clarence Thomas ain't no bit. He want to get her to do it. That's right, niggers. Clean my gavel. That's how he talked to. He talked to her worse than everybody there. That's right. Clean it, you colored bastard. Clean my gavel, you Mrs. Butterworth bitch. He just saying all types of just crude frizzles. He said he called her Miss Butterworth built. Don't do that. Already up. He said Miss Butterworth built bitch. That bitch built like motherfucker.
hey, I tell you this though, man. Clarence Thomas is the fastest slow talker I ever seen in my life, though.
I never
Shit.
seen. I didn't know he was allowed to talk. Last time I heard him say something when he was getting nominated in 88. I ain't heard him say nothing. I
Like
remember when my grandfather
the
called
early
boy.
90s with it. Yeah, Mark.
And he been rocking that drop top haircut. That's how you know he was cool, because the real nigga never go around like that.
Yeah, because
Yeah,
I remember he was responding to the Ania Hill. And guess who was right there? Guess who was there when he went out there to him? Joe Biden. Joe
Joe
Biden was
Biden.
there. Joe Biden was
Oh,
there.
Sloppy Joe
oh,
Biden.
Joe.
He was
Oh,
there when they had the argument. Clarence.
old Joe. Old Joe said he don't believe nothing that Negro wench had to say. Said, you know what? She's a Negro wench, and I can't believe anything she said. Oh, Anita Hill was telling the truth the whole time. Joe Biden said, nah, I believe old Clancy Clance.
And
He should have got Clarence ass up out of there. He should have said, he's a buck dancing coon. And that's what he should have said. Here's the deal. We're not going to vote for this Clarence Thomas guy. He's a buck dancing coon. He's not like those big bucks that I used to have sprayed by the fire department and the police. Here's the deal. back in Pennsylvania. He keep talking about Pennsylvania like black people had it good there. Nigga, they blew up black people in Pennsylvania. Fuck Joe Biden.
Yeah, sloppy Joe Biden. Now you need, and then another buck dancing seller I don't fucking like is goddamn old Jim Clyburn, Stephen from Django. That motherfucker only claimed to fame was his goddamn annual fish fry, right? That motherfucker thinks so highly, everybody. He want you were 2 pieces of whiting with fries and a side of coleslaw, okay? Hey, you come my
Leave
fish
my
fry.
man Leave my man Jigaboo Jim alone, man. Come on. Leave old Jigaboo Jim alone. Jigaboo Jim. I was Jigaboo Jim Clyburn. I don't believe niggas need a check. I just believe this here nigga right here need a check. The rest of you niggas can die, nigga, die. That's how he laugh at home at niggas who want checks and shit. The rest of you can die, nigga, die. That's what he tell me. You can. It's your fault that shit is happening in Chicago, not mine. It is your fault. Us and other lawmakers are sitting here stealing all your tax money so that you can have absolutely nothing, be on the welfare, and have the food stamp. That's how.
I hope them white supremacists don't take my liquor. You know, he worried about his fucking liquor when they stormed the Capitol on January 6th. Man, I hope they don't find my bourbon.
Right.
Mind you, these motherfuckers trying to kill your ass. You over there worried about your fucking bourbon.
Because that's Jigaboo Jim. Y'all, look, why y'all so hard on Jigaboo Jim, man? All Jigaboo Jim want a few butter biscuits, you know what I'm saying? He don't want much out of life. A few butter biscuits, some triggers, pat on the head from master. He don't want much. And here you go. Here your black indignant ass go. Wanting what you want, right? Freedom, equality, reparation. That's what you want. That's what you believe you want. He's sitting up there like Uncle Ruck. That's what you believe you want, nigga. Well, be happy you got the right to vote for the white. That's basically, he ain't nothing but a liberal, he's a liberal rucker. That's all he is. Just be happy you can vote for a white man with your nigga ass. That's what he say.
The one thing I didn't like was this black governor, this black governor candidate. He's Nigerian, right? He wants to cancel. He wants to cancel.
Fuck that coon ass.
He wants to cancel the Black History Month. He want to cancel Black History Month. Like, oh, it's offensive. It's unfair.
That's who I was talking about. Joe Love James.
Yeah.
That's Joe Love James right there. Oh no, you will not have nigger history month. It makes white daddy mad, and you shall not make your white daddy mad. Ooh, me white daddy. I will not make my me like daddy. I will not make I will do as you say. These niggas are so ungrateful. That's what he said. You niggas are ungrateful. That's what they say. These that nigga that Akata he ungrateful. Don't.
Got that Austin shit. And then you notice he was dressed like Donald Trump too. The motherfucker was dressed like Trump too when he said that shit.
Like Tariq say, the real Africans, they don't let them brothers over here. They don't let them niggas over here. Them motherfuckers. Matter of fact, they try to kill them Africans. And we want to go to America to help your brother. No, you will not be leaving. Peckerwood, man.
Got that Austin shit
outside, bro. It's nice as shit outside, man.
Hell yeah, it is.
They said What is it supposed to
I
go
might just
against
go
some
ride my
kind of
bike.
soon? Huh? That ain't the police, is it, nigga?
Nope,
LB.
definitely not.
Oh,
Yeah, no, because we still fighting them niggas. We still fighting.
nah, cause you know them niggas visited that nigga LB one time. They were great.
And they motherfucker get ready to kick my goddamn door down.
They were great. They motherfucker.
I'm paying attention what they don't say. That doom doom doom.
That's right. I'm about to say.
That doom doom doom. Oh shit.
They knocked on the door. He said, "Who is the police?" I said, "You sound colored. Colored and angry. We've got weapons." He said, "You sound colored and angry. We've got weapons." What? Mind if we see if there's a woman in here, sir, that we can say you're assaulting? There's no woman in here. I'm doing a live stream. I'm just animated. Sir, calm down before we beat you. Calm.
Shit, I had mine running. Hey, while you bullshit, I had mine running with the law a few weeks ago. So I was doing a Lyft ride, right? I was gonna pick up this lady from her house and shit.
Mhm.
And then I get ready to drive off. This car flashes lights in my eye and shit. And I got really pissed. I'm like, look, man, quit flashing that goddamn light in my eye. He told me, well, what are you over here? Motherfucker, I'm trying to pick up a Lyft ride. They canceled, I'm leaving. Well, you know you're the person, right? Motherfucker, you ain't telling me nobody was in a goddamn crime scene. Well, we need the CID. CID for what? I ain't got nothing to do with this shit.
I wasn't in the accident. Why you need to see my ID because somebody else crashed? Another nigga crashed, so I need to know who you are. What? Put your hands up, lay on the ground, and shut up before I beat you.
Shit, that happened to me. I got an altercation with the cop because the sheriff. I'm telling the sheriff what the fuck happened to me. Then the sheriff cussing me out, calling me a bitch. So I went back. I called him a motherfucker, like you punk ass motherfucker. All of a sudden, like 5 or 6 cops all up on me, handcuffing me.
You cursed at him. Hold up. He just called me a bitch.
Right there. You know, it was like I was like, whoa, and then I just snapped quick, like fuck you, like you motherfucker. And then it was like, you can't say that. You can't say that. You cuss at the sheriff. Like he's a sheriff.
Cussed at me. I don't give a fuck what he is. Fuck him. He can eat a dick. That sheriff can eat a big old fat old dick. That's
I'm like, hey, treat that nightstick you got on your hip like a dick and suck on it. That's why I was told that shit.
You can eat a dick.
Yeah, that handcuff hurted though. Handcuff and that backseat was worse, like a metal ass backseat, and then the cops.
You want to be a tough guy, huh? No. I just want to tell you.
That damn cop was like, "Yeah, I seen you get choked before. You see, yeah, if I choke you real hard, you ain't gonna breathe. You ain't gonna breathe." So I was like,
"Dang!"
I was like, "Whoa!"
Oh, you threatening? Say, hold up. So you threatening to murder me at this climate? That's right. I hope your motherfucking body cam is on so we can hear this dumb shit.
For real, so I'm like, oh, no, I'm like, oh, y'all threatening me? Shit. I'm like, oh, y'all threatening me? Wow.
Shit, by the time I get that out on this goddamn police department.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I'm like, get those handcuffs off my fucking hands.
That shit, that's crazy.
What? Be fucking them police, motherfucker, gonna shoot your ass.
And they trying to be your friend. They said, yo, man, I'm gonna look out for you. Like, I'm gonna look out for you. I'm gonna watch you over, make sure nothing happens. Like, nigga, no. Shit.
Oh, they gonna look out for you, all right?
Right? They was like, no.
Yeah, they'll look out for you, all right.
Right? Like, you ain't looking at me. I'm like, no, nigga, I don't want your help. I don't trust y'all niggas. Like,
help your ass get a motherfucker hurt. Because when they kill you, the government gotta pay for that. Especially if it's all some heinous shit.
Or the body cam didn't work. What do you mean the body cam didn't work?
Mm-hmm. The nigga tripped and fell over these bullets. Ain't saying shit like that and shit. The nigga ran, tripped, fell over these bullets. So he ran and tripped and fell over bullets. Damn this thing.
Damn right. Shit, cops they come in the motherfuckers' houses harassing them and shit. Talk about let me see your title. For what?
Them black cops out there acting like Wesley Snipes, Jamie Foxx on Django. Listen here, niggas. I am worse than any of these white men, niggas.
For real, like you can't even get out. You can't get out the house while the cops roll around looking at you.
Them black cops out there acting like Hershey Walker. They like Hershey Walker.
Hershey might stare you down.
Hey, why you bullshitting? Hershey Walker sound like John Lewis. Get your ass beat. I spilled my blood in summer.
Hey, my man, John Lewis. He rolled over in the grave. I know he mad as shit that what you call it happened in the Capitol here. That nigga, his man Jim Clyburn just bailed out. All them ass whooping John Lewis took. He couldn't take one for the team. Couldn't take one for the team. Jim said, I ain't fuck that. I ain't getting right.
I know. Hershey be the first one to do it. I'll do it.
When they stormed the shit, Herschel was storming the Capitol with her.
So for motherfucker, and goddamn stormed the Capitol with the shit.
Probably did. You know he probably did. So, no, Massa Trump won. The Bible said. Then the nigga try to find a Bible verse why Donald Trump won. The Bible says that Massa Trump. What? The Bible? Donald Trump.
The Bible said that Master Trump won. That's right. There, Matthew chapter 5, verse 3.
Book of Massa Paul. He's gonna go to the book of Massa Paul. What? Bro, what Bible do you have? You can put that Bible away. Don't, my nigga, put that Bible away.
And that wasn't on the goddamn King James version.
King James.
Nah, he reading that motherfucking that nigga Willie. Nah, this the nigga Willie version. This came here straight after the slaves got off the boat from Africa. This the first book they give us. It's been passed down from generation to generation. Nigga, you need to throw that shit away. Who wrote the nigga Willie version?
They be looking at him like, where the hell you get that Bible from?
Bullshit. You crazy? You need to throw that shit away.
Burn it.
I'm in this joint like a bald head.
I'm still trying to figure out how Herman Cain was tweeting from the afterlife. This motherfucker dead and gone.
That nigga Herman Cain was mad. Look, that's fucked up what happened with Doug. That's fucked up. You know you a coon. They don't never mention you and then take over your Twitter and say you talking. You buck dancing from the grave. That lets you know. Once you a coon forever. They got you forever. Cooning won't save you. There's no eternity in cooning, man.
D is silent.
Once you a coon, there's no coming back. You can't uncoon, nigga. It's like snitching. How you unsnitch? You can't unsnitch. That's like the cops say, oh, I take all of the telling I did back. Nah, nigga. You told.
I know, you know, that's a stain you just can't wash off with your with Tide and shit. Okay.
Right, you can't just wash that shit off. Okay. Unsnitch. Nah, nigga. Ain't no unsnitching.
That's right. Hey, you know, but Herman Cain got company, you know, Rush Limbaugh can help make that Godfather's pizza right there from hell.
Oh, they not gonna do that to Rush Limbaugh. Rush Limbaugh gonna live in infamy to white people. I mean, to black people, and be famous to white people. But they not going. They won't dare disrespect another white man like that. Only black coons. Cause look, that should be a lesson to all the coons and you motherfucker aspiring coons out there. You niggas who you casinos and such. This should be a wake up call to the casinos of the world. Once they get you cooning, you gonna die coon. When you die, they still gonna use you. They not gonna have no respect for your name. They ain't gonna mention that you dead no more. But when it's time for to use your dead corpse to coon, that's what they'll do. And I'm not going out like that. They gonna already know. They say LVZ always say fuck the white man. Yeah, I did.
I wouldn't be surprised if your hair store was like fuck the white man.
Right. That's what I'm saying. So look, that shit. That way you can't, take that. Look, some white guy said, "Oh, LVZ was all about us being together." No. LVZ said Mark Wunderlich was cool and fuck the rest of us. No, but LVZ said was he get along with main event Mark and maybe a couple of others and fuck the rest of us as a record staff, label, and a motherfucking crew. That's what LVZ said. That's the fuck he said. You want to be? That's what the fuck he said. So don't get it twisted. Y'all don't never let them ruin my legacy.
Yeah.
Young Sterling, I'm glad you're on here. I'm glad Young Sterling is on here so he can know so he will know if anything happens, they be like, oh, LeVar will want peace. No, not really. LeVar want us to burn this motherfucker to the ground. The ground is what he said. The ground. Say it just like I say it to the ground. I'm like Joe Clark. That's why I threw those bastards out. I'm like Joe Clark. No. No peace.
Not me.
No justice, no beef.
A lot of you niggas is in here. Y'all want to be friends. Oh, he ain't so bad. Yes, he is. He's bad. Yeah, he's not that bad. Yes, he is. A lot of y'all want to shake hands with him and shit. Agree with him on sports panels and shit. Not me. No.
No, not sports panel. No.
I don't want nothing to do with no supremacists.
That's right. NSA, no supremacists allowed.
None.
I mean, it's already bad enough we got immigrants out here playing prominent black people like Cynthia Erivo. First she playing Harriet Tubman, then she trying to play Aretha Franklin to the point the son had to come out like, look, do not support this documentary. or do not support this miniseries.
The fucked up thing really about her playing Aretha Franklin is you disrespecting the legacy, disrespecting the wishes of Aretha Franklin. Aretha Franklin said she wanted Jennifer Holliday to play her.
Hudson.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Hudson,
whatever.
yeah.
Right? Hudson, Holiday, motherfucking Holloway, whatever. I know what I mean.
Shit.
Thank you. It's like, my bad. Y'all know who I meant. Jennifer Hudson. Yeah, they wanted her. They wanted her to stop drinking Slim Fast and come on and bring her ass in there and sing like Aretha.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, I was like, let that woman let her pick what she want to pick. Like, did she pick Jennifer Hudson to play her? Then let her pick her. You know, I don't know why you want to do that role, because that's like, you know, probably suck.
You can't sing like no damn Aretha Franklin. She gonna do the straight Milli Vanilli on that shit.
I'm a lip sing it. I'm a lip sing
Blame it on the rain. Yeah.
The fucked up thing is, me and you sing better than them two motherfuckers do.
Yeah. The lip singing ass motherfuckers. They won that Grammy and that shit came out later on that they was lip singing and shit. I was like, oh hell no.
Look, everybody commenting on my picture, that was Herschel Walker after his performance at the about reparations.
Chick.
Did I do a good job, Master? I fried you up some chicken. Did I do a good job? Nigga, Herschel only want to make you happy.
Take it back, nigger.
Yeah, fucking nigger. Shit.
You fucking nigger.
I will, sir. Thank you, sir. You sure you won't have a piece of my chicken? I fried it up for you. Nigga Herschel sure love you. Then he call himself Nigga Herschel. Nigga Herschel sure love you. Man, did you just call yourself Nigga Herschel?
Got that Herschel Walker boy, you know.
You call yourself Nigga Herschel?
Goddamn Bama. I don't know who died. I think Sheila Jackson Lee called that motherfucker up.
What's up, LB? What's up, LBZ?
Young Luis. What's up, Luis?
Hey, y'all already talked about this. Y'all already talked about the young man who was arrested for just walking home from work.
Oh, yeah.
Well, did your cool ass attorney general do it?
That's some bullshit. Look, shorty walking home from work in the snowstorm. It's good to know that Texas still got time to fuck with niggas and they ain't got no water or power.
Oh yeah, I remember reading that story.
Ain't that good to know? They don't let little shit like having no water, no power, the grocery stores empty. They don't let none of that shit stop them from practicing good old white supremacy. Hey, I don't care if it's cold, Bobby. Woo! There's a nigga right there.
Hey, but they had time to escort Ted Cruz at the airport like he motherfucking Goldberg and shit.
Right.
To me, those cop need to be fired and the police chief need to be fired. Talking about his cop did the right thing. No, they didn't. They got
no. They did the right thing. You see a nigga, you lay his ass in the snow, Bobby.
Well,
that's what I'm trying to see. That's what he said right after he left the press conference. Bobby, great damn work. Woo! Proud of you, boy. Laid that nigger in the snow. Make snow angels, Jigaboo. Woo!
Boy, you know you did such a good job, boy. I'm gonna give you a promotion there, boy. You going right there to PFC.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, they dropped the charges, but that's not enough. That family need to sue that whole the whole city, that town, wherever they in.
Look, they dropped the charges, but they act like that's a reward. No, you just admitting that it wasn't no reason to do that. That's all that's happening. You just admitting it wasn't no reason to do nothing to them. How in the fuck?
Hell yeah, that shit crazy, man.
Like, they should have left him alone when he said, "No, I'm cool. Like, I'm almost home." They should have left him alone after they said, "If you need a ride at home," like, "No, I'm cool." They should have left him alone right there.
Man, I remember when I was a little kid, right? I got this, so I had to take a check to my grandmama's bank so I can make a deposit for her, right? Because my grandmama, she couldn't drive anymore, so I had to like take the bus, go to the bank, deposit the check, and I'm walking back. The goddamn, I noticed there was this cop behind me. Next thing you know, this motherfucker started walking faster, and he like grabbed me and shit. I'm like, man, I'm like, what you doing? But you look like the guy that fit the description of that robbed the flower store. I'm like, are you fucking serious? A flower store? You gotta be. What am I gonna rob? Some tulips? Some roses?
Nah,
a dandelion.
Nah, that's what I was like. Nah, I got tulips. Nah, you got tulips. You got the tulips. Plant tulips right on my ass, nigga.
No, for real. I remember them cops. No, because I remember them cops. Like them cops, they be looking at you. They be searching you, taking pictures. Like they did that to me, because like I didn't even know. I didn't even know till they told me. Like, yeah, we've been watching you. I'm like, watching me for what? Shit, because you've been messing.
I'm
with
like, wait.
Hey, what?
Look, I
like,
figured it out.
Because you messing with a guy who's associated with drugs and he's wanted. I'm like, nigga, I don't know him. I just said what's up to him. That's shit.
Can I ask you a question? Can I ask you a question, Sterling?
Yeah.
I don't know nobody over the age of 2 that ain't had NyQuil, Tylenol, aspirin, ibuprofen. Who don't you know this associated with drugs?
No, I don't know. I don't even know. I didn't even know they would do it.
I'm a smart ass. I tell a motherfucker like this. So you basically saying I can't even go to the CVS. What? That's associated with drugs, motherfucker. Look, it said on the front, CVS drugstore. What? That's drugs. I can't even go to the liquor store, huh? The Arab. That's the drug right there. Mr. Smith, get out of my office. That's what I used to get in my probation.
He's a drug. That's a drug dealer. I didn't even know he was a drug dealer. Shit.
Right.
I was like, "What's up?" He was like, "What's up?" I said, "What's up?" I didn't take no. I don't know why y'all taking pictures of me. Shit.
Yeah, y'all probably know I grew up in Kentucky, and when I grew up in a back town white neighborhood, and people didn't believe I actually lived in the white neighborhood because I was black. Well, I got arrested by the cops a couple of times asking if I'm trying to break into the houses. No, I live around here. You don't know how many times I had to show my ID just to prove I live around in that white neighborhood.
I'm like, you got me, officer. Look at my ID. It is the house I'm trying to get into right now. You got me. I can't lie. You Sherlock Holmes. You got me. I'm trying to get into a house. Look at my ID. I didn't look at it. I can't lie. Here you go. Oh, you're funny, nigga. You're gonna swing from your neck, nigga.
Yeah, you live in such a
I
such.
swear,
Like,
I swear,
where are you
you
walking
sound like you
to?
boy from Dave Chappelle. You motherfucking niggers.
You gotta get it. Look, you got to fuck with their mind, man. Fuck with the police. Police asked me one time, do I know how fast I was going? I was like, nah, my speedometer broke. Look, you want to go for a ride? That nigga got mad. He said, man, where you coming from, man? You dressing nice, man. I said, look, man, I just got off work. You ask me dumb questions. It's early as shit in the morning. I don't know. All I know is I want to go home. He said, man, just get in your car.
Yeah,
What's up, Ryan Clark? Real fast,
you
TV.
supposed to be, lady cop was like, you need to leave this area if you go home. I'm like, bitch, I don't even live around here.
Yeah. I remember one time me and my brother, we coming down from Georgia Avenue, coming out of Silver Spring, we ready to go home, right? We smoking like shit in my car with the windows up. And the police was doing a spot check right by the Pizza Hut, right close to where Dr. Francis Cress Wilson office was. Man, they pull us over, do a spot check. Motherfucker police come walk to the door. We got a cloud of smoke, a big ass blunt burning. I'm nervous. He come to the window. I pull out my ID and put that motherfucker on the window. My brother busts out laughing. He goes, sir, you have to roll the window down. I roll the back right window down. I was playing all types of games. So I finally opened the window up, y'all. A cloud of smoke hit that motherfucker, knock him back in the street. That motherfucker went, whoa! Good Lord! He said, whoa! Good Lord! He looked through the car. That's all y'all had? I said, man, we was just working. We was tired. He was like, man, where y'all going? I said, I'm going home. He bust out laughing. He said, man, y'all have a good day and let us go. I can't lie. My experiences with the cops sometimes be funny because I don't give a fuck. I say some stupid shit if they say stupid shit to me.
Mm-hmm.
Don't ask me no dumb ass shit. You know how fast you was going. No. I'm not going to tell you that. Nuh-uh. Not at all. I remember I told the motherfucker in South Carolina, man, I was looking at the road. He was like, that was the middle.
Hey, LB.
Yeah.
How you feel about the Jazz whooping Lakers ass badly?
That's a game. Huh?
You ain't know that was gonna happen. Niggas was on my channel saying they were gonna lose by 30.
I didn't know they was gonna lose like that.
Well, you need to subscribe to my channel, young fella. Everybody was saying, hell, you know y'all gonna lose by 30. I said, yeah, we probably lose by 30. But look, y'all ain't paying attention to shit. I'm like, it is a bright side to this. These motherfuckers ain't scoring 150 and 170 on us. We ain't got enough scoring power first. Because, of course, we just LeBron and a bunch of niggas that's going to brick.
Like Kentavious Caldwell Pope, because I refuse.
Hey, look. These niggas going to brick, okay? Fuck what you talking about. Bricks is going to happen. What kind of mansion y'all want? Lou, what kind you like? KCP and build you one. I see my man. My man Eric Johnson in here. He said he need a new extension on his house. Don't worry, Wesley Matthews to the rescue. What you want, a new house, young fella? Don't worry about it. Caruso out there building one just for you. Look, I hate to sound like Myron, but it's LeBron and a bunch of goddamn bums. They should lose that game. I knew they was going to get blown out. Another thing I'm noticing, we do got to give AD credit. Look how much he covered up. that defense is very bad without him.
Mm-hmm.
He covers a lot of shit up.
Mm-hmm.
And offensively, them other niggas become potent because it's somebody other than LeBron. You still can double team LeBron. He gonna get his points. But the rest of them niggas gonna miss. That's what the Nets was doing. The rest of them niggas is gonna miss. You can double off LeBron and just leave everybody open.
Mm-hmm.
Then let me say something about my brother Ticket TV. Fuck you mean Montrezl Harrell should demand a trade? Nigga, the sixth man can't demand a trade. You done had 5 games with no points. Nah, you can't do that. So, niggas stop signifying. And y'all stop beating y'all chest over the Lakers losing right now when they look.
Mm-hmm. I mean, none of them are Lakers fans. They're LeBron fans. So everywhere LeBron go, we go.
They say the same shit about Tom Brady. Any team Tom Brady go to, they gonna go to.
Yeah, the groupies. I don't like groupies.
Oh.
So y'all know yesterday was the 1 year. Yesterday was the 1 year anniversary of Ahmaud Arbery getting killed at the hand of these racist ass white cops, right?
Wait,
and Ahmaud Arbery.
Oh man.
Yeah, 1 year ago yesterday, you know what I'm saying? That motherfucker got gunned down. Hey, but man, and I don't think no progress got made. Yeah, we had protests and them goddamn politicians like, yeah, whatever.
I ain't thinking about that shit. There's like 40 in the wind to them.
Shit crazy, man. These the motherfuckers. Or so she filed. So the mother of Ahmaud Arbery filed a lawsuit.
Mm-hmm.
She filed a civil lawsuit.
Yeah, because that's all black people can do. We can't get both. White people, when they get killed, they get justice. Somebody go to jail and they get money. Us, we gotta forgive the motherfucker that kill us. We gotta say that Jesus made you forgive, and that Jesus don't want nobody to get mad. And you get your butter biscuits and leave, and you bury your kid, and you get to spend your blood money.
What do you call it? Will you call it Sky Daddy?
Get your 10-piece extra crispy and take your black ass home.
Definitely ain't nothing changed. Shit, look, they was killing motherfuckers the week after they killed Ahmaud Arbery. They was killing George Floyd and shit. George Floyd case about to stop.
No,
they trying a little underhanded trick to get him off.
Yep, they definitely doing some backdoor shit to get off all them cops.
Hey, LVZ, you right, man. Because I'm reading this thing right now. It's not even the first thing on the DA's office. It's actually on the back burner. Like even the outside case, the outside little person they brought in, with the Sean King dude, like he's not even on the front. No,
Sean King ain't even black.
He ain't white. Yeah. He ain't even there. I mean, but it's on. When I say it's on the back burner, they got other stuff. They put that to the back burner and everything. So I mean, y'all was writing everything. Also, LVZ, I wanted to say thank you for saying what you said about AD. I agree with it completely. And everything like him being there covers up for other stuff that they just abysmal at.
Yeah, but we already knew that though. See, that's my biggest problem. People acting like they didn't know that before he got there.
No, we knew that. No, I knew that.
When we first got LeBron, I said, hey, Ticket, if all we got is LeBron, we ain't even a playoff team, dog. Shit, we got Lance, we got JaVale. I said, dude, this ain't good enough. We need somebody. We need an impact player. When he mentioned Anthony Davis, I said, now if we can get him, that's a different story. We finally got him. and it was a different story. Now he not playing. Same old story. Why is niggas acting like the Lakers were supposed to be champions without AD? No. So if anybody doing that, nah, stop. The only thing that's gonna happen, LeBron gonna get closer to Kareem because he's gonna be able to do everything he wants to as far as scoring and assisting and all of that until AD get back. But until Schroeder can come back and give him extra points, and they can add somebody else that can actually shoot, shit, yeah, they're gonna have a tough time without AD.
Oh yeah.
Until somebody steps up, man, it's gonna be some goddamn going. It's gonna be tough, man. You know what I'm saying? Motherfuckers, you know, hey, construction is underway. Mr. Big Chest, you want a big ass swimming pool? You know what I'm saying? Marquise Moore's got you, man. You know what I'm saying? What you want?
Bullshit, yeah. What you want? What you like, Mr. Big Chest? You want 3-car garage?
I take a 5-car garage, but
THT got you. What you need? Missing layups and everything. I told y'all to young George Hill. I kept telling all my Laker Nation, LVV, you going too far with that. I said, nah, nigga. I don't overdo it because I see somebody on my team playing okay. I'm going to call them the next anybody. That was the same shit with Kuzma. That nigga is a new George Hill. And he do give you George Hill game all night long.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Well, you think he good? What you think next week? 1 week you think then next week you like, he ain't as good as I thought he was.
He inconsistent. He the definition of inconsistency.
Right.
Like the thing is, like I'm looking at last night. I expected him to get beat. I just didn't expect him to give up 20-something threes. They can't, because the thing that AD does is not only he's a multi-level defender. He can defend the perimeter, the mid-range, and the paint. And what it does is it allows Kuzma, like if Kuzma's in the game, or like if Schroeder's in the game, or KCP, well KFC, because he ain't been playing like KCP. If KFC's in the game, you know, they can run freely on defense because you know AD's that dude and he got the paint. He can lock everything up. Also, that gives LeBron time to rest on the defensive end, so he doesn't have to exert himself like that. Without that, you got LeBron basically trying to quarterback the defense, and KCP looking like a fish out there, a fish out of water on defense. Kyle Kuzma,
he's a fucking scrub.
Yeah, Kyle Kuzma out there missing assignments, you know, not moving his feet and everything, and you know. LeBron can't save him. I'm just saying, if they don't get this man a rest, I figure that he's gonna run himself to the ground. But you know, he is, you know, one of the most fit athletes of this generation. Spends $3.5 million on his body, but like the way they playing, I'm like, the Blazers
it ain't gonna matter. Yeah,
the Blazers, true.
Because see, Mr. Big Chest, you know what your point is, Mr. Big Chest? Yes. LeBron James is one of the most fit athletes in the world. But it's only one nigga like that. The rest of them niggas is not LeBron. That's why they bricking and bonking, missing and gonking. That's why. Think about this. He can do good from that quick turnaround. But we talking about KCP. Man, and I didn't really, and I'm kicking myself. I was like, damn, you know what? I ain't account for. These niggas is bum. The quick turnaround ain't gonna be good for them. They gonna wear it down. And if AD motherfucking body break down, that's it for him.
Yeah, it's like it right. I mean, because I'm looking at they're facing tomorrow. I expect Carmelo Anthony to drop at least 20 points minimum.
He should be able to. The minute LeBron sit down, who the fuck gonna check him?
Nobody. I think that, and then like Dame, and Lord, man, I feel bad for KCP because Dame Lillard's gonna have a field day.
And all y'all hate my man Mark Gasol. That's the only time they don't go in the lane when he in the game. Yeah. And then as soon as he sit down, it's layup city. Watch, I'm trying to tell you.
Man, they got free pass to the basket, man.
Free pass to the back. It's open border policy in that paint, man, with them, man. Open
Right,
border policy.
layups. You want one?
But
Let me give you one.
You want to lay up?
You like layups? Hey, he look like he like layups. Look,
I mean,
they over there nudging each other. Y'all talk about it. Look like he like layups. Like layups.
I mean, then you got like Caruso, and then like they use Caruso for defense, but he don't offer you like consistent that offensive production outside of tip dunks and like breakaway steal and dunks and everything. I mean, he can't get his own bucket consistently like that. THT ain't all like he was hyped to be. You know, he had a pretty good preseason, but like he ain't all that he's hyped up to be. Who else? I forgot who else on their bench. I mean, outside of Mark Gasol and everything, you know, there's some things that he could get better at. I mean, that whole team is just schematically without AD. Schematically, I'm just saying you can like if they try to stop the paint, you know, you're gonna get open threes consistently. If they try to keep you off the 3-point line, you know, you're just gonna get a free pass to the hoop. So I'm like, you know, until they get AD back, they just better hope that they can outscore teams. But then again, they can't do that. Then again, they can't do that.
I'm saying, how they gonna do that, bro? How they gonna do that? They don't got but one damn score. Let's be honest. They can't outscore nobody.
Huh? What's it called? Dude texted me. My cousin texted me on Facebook. They like the Lakers got LeBron and a bunch of brick masons.
Thank you, nephew. I'm glad good nephew on Facebook. Damn right. LeBron got a bunch of masons. They build his new goddamn house. This is ridiculous. They don't got nobody else because I looked at that. I said, damn. I can seriously look at the rest of the roster and go, he can't give you 20. He can't give you 20. He can't. Trez can give you 20 in a garbage game. He need other players around him to give you that 20. This shit is seriously. This you know, this the problem with having LeBron James though, right?
Yeah.
A lot of times when you got LeBron, you have a subpar team around him, and all you got to add is one minute piece, and you look better than what you really are.
Yeah.
For real. Think about Cleveland. Motherfucker go, how they go from being a championship team with LeBron, they don't really lose nobody, but LeBron, they go to the draft. Cause, for real, they weren't that good. LeBron was lucky to do that much with them.
Sure. I mean, the 2018, man, you right, because like you forget, like they got D Wade in the off season from Chicago. They had Isaiah Thomas and everything. They had Derrick Rose, Jay Crowder, and some other dudes, and they traded these dudes for like all the young. They traded Isaiah Thomas to the Lakers and everything for Jordan Clarkson and everything. And you forcing the way LeBron plays is like it's the one way thing, but you forcing a bunch of non-shooters to become shooters. Like I understand if he had a JJ Redick or if he had like a Seth Curry or something like that, you know, most of those shooter guys and everything. But you got dudes that are like scrappy. They like to run. They like to run and gun. When they have the ball, they're looking to get to the hoop and everything. But if you don't got those dudes that are like, if you don't got like those set dudes like LeBron had, you know, when he was in like Miami, like the Shane Battiers and Ray Allen, it's like, you know, and then the thing is they don't even get those deals and everything. So when LeBron leaves the team, they have to really like the Cavs front office. They say, hey, all y'all gone since the king gone, y'all can go, and then they just rebuild in the draft. But like now where Cleveland is now, I just hope they don't make the same mistake and just give up on these young pieces too early. Colin Sexton looks like he's going to be something special. They got Jared Allen. You know, he's getting like 18 and 10, 18 and 12 a game right now and everything. Darius Garland, when he gets healthy and everything, he's going to be that nice number 2. And then you got Isaac Okoro, nice defensive rookie. He's going to be on the all defensive rookie team, and all these other dudes and everything. So they got a nice young core. It's just, you know, the problem with Cleveland's organization, they just don't know how to rebuild. They don't know how to rebuild without throwing everything away.
Hey, speaking, some breaking news just came down, man. I want to talk about this, man. You know, man, we could talk basketball all day, man, but once again, black people just getting the short end of the stick when it comes to goddamn Joe Biden, right? Now, the House votes to pass the Equality Act. Now, last time I checked, there's already a bill in place for discrimination based on gender and sexual orientation. So why are we drafting up another bill? Oh, I know, because of LGBT. That's why.
I don't care. I ain't gay. I ain't gay. I don't care. That means whatever.
I'm like, when, so all you people out there that was bootlicking and bojangling for Joe Biden, right? At what point y'all gonna come to y'all senses this dude ain't trying to do nothing for black people, yo?
I guess it. Let me shut up.
No, go ahead and say it. Go ahead and say it.
I'm about to say, I guess you gotta take one in the ass or wear a fur mustache if you're a lady. That's the only way you gonna get help if you're black. Take one in the ass or wear a fur mustache. I'll pass.
I mean, like actually, I've been speaking. Thank you for speaking on that, LB, because I wanted to ask you about this. So, I don't know, because I didn't know how to handle it. So I was in class and everything. And it was our it was like our criminal psychology thing, and we was talking about that. And they was like, if you don't support them, if you don't like, they said, what about the black people that are LGBTQ? They say, if you don't support that, man, you don't even support your own people. And I'm like, but they don't care about us. They just care about using.
Who said that?
Like my teacher, my criminal psychology teacher. We had a Zoom class the other morning and everything. And
man, look, I'm glad I wasn't in that class, Mr. Big Chest. I would tell you right now, because that motherfucker would get 1,000 tongue lashes from me. And I get his ass fired.
So I would,
dumb ass shit like that.
I've been like, we're using that exact same logic. I'm like, okay, well, we're gonna use your logic. So I shouldn't want the head of the man who told the FBI how to kill Fred Hampton, because he's my black brother too.
Yeah.
That's what you should have hit him with. So basically what you're saying is, if I was a slave in the field trying to run away, I shouldn't be mad at the house Negro that told on me for making this plot, because he one of my black brothers too. Just look at him like that.
Yeah, I mean,
you gotta make them understand.
No, I did make that, like, you know, she basically muted me out the class, and I got an F for today, and I'm like, it really didn't matter. I still got like a 98 in the class, so I'm like, I'm
about to say, but she can't do that because just because she like fur burgers. Was this a white woman?
No,
she black.
Woman. Yes.
Oh Lord, you know what?
Oh boy,
that bitch probably dyking like a mother.
She probably
I'm seeing, bro. Like she got like dreads and then like she got like dreads and everything, like, and then like she tries to have a deeper voice than me and everything. And like she's like man, man, and I was like, you know, and like because we was in class and everything, so like what's it called? Like the first part of the class, like it was like when class started, it was like the day after the inauguration, so that's when the class started. And like her first thing was like, you know, she's like, Biden's gonna do all this stuff for us, and I'm like, no, like my little sister is 15, and she was like, that woman crazy, and like I was like, he ain't gonna do nothing for us.
I just told you why she said that. That lady played for the Minnesota Vikings. I'm trying to say.
I mean,
she a dyke.
Yeah,
man, that lady played for the Vikings, man. The Minnesota Vikings. I'm telling you,
man. I can't, man. That's why, like, I gotta, like, I'm trying to get in. I'm literally trying to transfer to Hampton right now, bro. Like, yeah. I am trying to transfer to, like, if not Hampton, I'm trying to transfer to FAMU because, you know, I want to be in that band. So, you know,
these gay people there too, man. Don't worry about it.
I mean, cause like it's crazy, man.
Yeah.
Like, and then
Because
like
it's gonna be a motherfucking teeth over there playing for the Denver Ruggets. She gonna play for the Denver Ruggets.
Man. You got like
Heavy
crazy,
on the
man.
rug. The Denver Ruggets.
The Ruggets. Nah, man. I can't do none of this stuff, man. People be going wild, man. They just wild for these days.
I don't know that. I'm gonna probably get kicked off Facebook with this new name. The Minnesota. I bequeath to you the Minnesota Vikings and the Denver Ruggets. That's gonna look. Let me tell you something. I want to talk quickly before I about Facebook, real quick, about how much bullshit. I've been in Facebook jail so motherfucking long. I didn't even know I had a page.
God damn.
Look, Facebook said they gonna celebrate Black History Month by blocking every black man who posts anything against the white supremacists. Facebook would like to celebrate Black History Month by violating every black man, by blocking them, putting them in Facebook jail until March. That's how Facebook is celebrating Black History Month.
Man, because like I mean, I don't know why. I mean, I don't know if I was out of pocket for this, but I got blocked on Facebook because I said Obama was a buck dancing bonanza. But like,
you got blocked on Facebook for that?
Yes, I said because I said he's a buck dancing bonanza.
Wow.
And they said that's hate speech.
Look at that. That's ridiculous. This probably gonna get me put off. I'm gonna type it anyway. What's on my mind? Facebook celebrating Black History Month by kicking off every black man who says anything they disagree with.
I mean,
hey, did you hear about the dude that killed somebody? He killed somebody, literally took the heart out and cooked it with potatoes and shit.
Damn. Who's this, John Wick?
No, it's not John
Wick. I heard of the name John Wick. Nigga, I seen the movie.
Nah, that sound like some what's it called, Mortal Kombat Raiden type stuff, bro.
So get this, y'all. Man, that shit was crazy. I heard them talk about this on Trill Talk in the morning, right? So they say the Oklahoma murder suspect confessed to killing neighbor, cooking her heart, right? Boy, that shit was fucking crazy. Then, hold on, I'm pull this article up real quick. I'll read this shit to y'all, man. That shit was crazy. So, Oklahoma man released from prison last year as part of a mass commutation effort has been accused of killing his neighbor, cutting her heart out before killing his uncle and the man's 4-year-old granddaughter. Now, Lawrence Paul Anderson, 42, Chickasaw, is charged with 3 counts of first-degree murder and a single count of assault with a deadly weapon and felony maiming. They say he like, I don't want no bail, Your Honor. I don't want no bail. He said he's accused of stabbing to death Andrea Lynn Blankenship, 41, Leon Pye, 67, and his Chaos Yates early this month. He's been visiting the family whose home is located down the street from Blankenship's residence. They say he killed the family, cut the heart out, went to the house, cooked it with potatoes and shit, and then killed the other 2 people in the house.
Dang.
Oh God.
That motherfucker thought he was Kano off Street Fighter, man.
Dang.
I mean, Mortal Kombat. Man, what the fuck I get Street Fighter from? Yeah, that motherfucker thought he was Kano off Mortal Kombat. Finish him.
Fatality.
Fatality. That shit was fucking insane.
People these days are just wilding out.
You so crazy,
LB.
Huh?
LB. Do you hear about that story about that man who bought that house for $16 in that white neighborhood? Basically, the house cost like $300,000, but he got it for $16. And the white people in the neighborhood are pissed off about that. They want him to move out.
Why? Because
I heard about that.
He got a fucking crack deal.
No, it was some. If a house is abandoned for so many years and weeks, he has the right to buy it for like for a low price. It's I forgot what it was called, but if he can live in the house for like 8 or 9 years, he owns the right. He owns the deed to the house because the former property owner sold the house to him. He got it just for $16.
And white people are pissed off about that. Now they want him to move.
Yeah, I think they were trying to get him up out of there or something.
For what?
They didn't want him to live in the house.
They said this. Like, we won't mess with him as long as he paid the full price for the house. He kind of did pay the full price for the house.
I mean, the dude asked for $16, and he said,
"I tell him none of your fucking business."
Like it shouldn't be none of their business. I mean,
they can't just get him up out of there. Has he been a public nuisance? No. So what the fuck are they trying? So what are they doing?
People don't mind their own business.
But then again, I put nothing past. When it comes to white supremacy, man, I don't put nothing past them, man. You know what I'm saying? If they could arrest a black dude for walking home in Texas and shit. Oh,
that kid wasn't even doing that.
They said they eventually evicted him. Really? Oh shit! Them motherfuckers. See, they go right there.
Man, that's just sad, man. Like, I can never understand like the hate and all that stuff, but it is what it is.
That happened like in 2012. Yeah, I was on deployment when that happened.
It was out there, be all that you can be. Get an edge on life in the arm. Actually, motherfucker, my man LB running. Let's go! Woo! I'm proud to be an American.
You would never catch me doing no shit like that.
They play that damn song in that motherfucking introduction jump.
Hey, so I tell you this though, when I was on the ship, because I was in the Navy. So when I was on the ship and they would do that fucking when they do the unwraps and shit or the underway replenishment where we get gas and shit, they would play that shit during the breakaway song.
I know.
I'm proud to be an American. These songs, no, I'm free. I'm like, oh man.
They playing that shit. I'm in the motherfucking zone getting furious, right? Because it's around the corner from the time of the Million Man March. And when I left there, I got snitched on by some white supremacists because I even said, I said, hey, Slim, man, ain't nobody worried about. I said, man, ain't nobody worried about this proud to be American shit. Sending them up. This country owe me.
Yeah, pay me what you owe me.
Yep.
And it's always bad enough trying to fight these damn white supremacists out here, and yet they always try to some black bootleg, right? Hey, look, if y'all ever never listened to Professor Black's 2 channel, man, I highly encourage you to watch his videos and all that. That dude be dropping some truth, man, and all that shit he talked about played out. Anytime they prop up a black person on TV and white people ain't going after him with the vitriol and shit, or the mainstream media not going after him and shit, then you got to know something up. Case in point, when Ice Cube came out with that during contract for Black America, you had every media outlet attacking Ice Cube.
Yeah, you're right about that. You had bitches on Fox Soul attacking the brother, talking about what he gonna do for black women. The brother Ice Cube said that ain't black women black people, so apparently it's gonna do everything for black people, bitch.
Oh yeah, I heard
You
that
just
fucking
can't put
hood rat.
specific
Fuck
shit in
that.
there.
Fuck that hood rat, man. You know, and look, some people don't need to have a voice on social media, all right? Like some
Who
people
y'all talking
by
about?
default need to have their goddamn accounts deleted and shit.
The bitch Vivica A. Fox, aka the Ass Eagle, allegedly.
Who?
She was on. It was Vivica A. Fox doing the interview with Ice Cube and some other cool ass bitches. I couldn't remember that whole name, but she the only person I remember. Like they was grilling him for no damn reason.
Man, Vivica Fox, man, she old and washed up, man.
It's the Don Lemon dude for me. I can't stand him.
Hey, look, K-Ho just sent me this motherfucker text. Sent this text for me to look at. Shouts out to Black Fight Fan TV. Anyway, he sent this text. It was about this Gaithersburg teacher that they just caught in the classroom jerking off, right?
Oh, last week, I think Torian talked about that.
Yeah, and we know about that shit here. I just texted him. I said, that's Montgomery County white folks, Slim. If you want to do a story, if you want to talk about it tomorrow, I want you to look up Montgomery County sex offenders and watch what you come up with. I said, dude, one day I looked on the sex offenders registry. This no bullshit, y'all. I was working out White Flint Mall. Now, anybody know anything that, anybody who from this area know anything, know that area is a rich white area. It's mostly white folks out there. Nigga, you used to get pulled over being out there at night. Nigga, one time I got pulled over on the train. I got off the train, they threw me on the ground. Anyway, so one day I just happened to Google sex offenders in the Maryland area. And it did the area because of location. I didn't understand the location at the time. It did the location where I was at that point, which was Montgomery County. And it started bringing up all the names and faces. I was looking through it. I was like, oh shit. Oh shit. Oh shit. And my uncle was like, what? I said, that's the dude that work at the Bloomingdale's. That's the dude that work at the cookie joint. That's the dude that work at the... And then we got to going, and we seen the dude we talked to every day at the smoothie camp. We like, God damn, we surrounded by pedophiles. Yeah. Freaky shit out there.
Yeah, man. No, hold on. This is a different one. Because the one last week involved a woman who was on a live stream that was rubbing her clitoris in the classroom.
Yeah. That's going crazy shit, man.
No, this one.
And I think the one that you're talking about with the man.
This one just came out today. This one just came out earlier today with a teacher aide. Masturbating. Listen, with.
Oh my God.
A teacher's aide in Maryland masturbated during a Zoom call with 8th graders, but insists he thought the online session ended. You know who came up with that same ass bullshit excuse? What's that motherfucking name? Jeffrey Tubin. Hey, that's right.
But I'm trying to get my K-Ho said he ready to look into it. I told him Montgomery County, Maryland. Am I lying, bro? No. That side of Maryland got a lot of that shit. It's a lot of Montgomery County teachers doing shit like that to the kids.
Yep.
That's not nothing new.
And right there in Gaithersburg, you know what I'm saying?
Right there, where all the rich white people is too.
Dang, bro. My question: if you're gonna do some stupid stuff like that, at least have your camera and your mic on.
He'll be doing that shit at work. You can wait. You at home or something to do all this.
They try to say, well, it was just a mistake. I'm only human. Motherfucker.
No.
Kid, motherfucker.
No, we had somebody do it. When I was working, yeah. Shit.
It's just a mistake. I'm only human. Okay, motherfucker.
No, when I was working at Amazon, bro, we caught an entanglement actually happening, and like as soon as we busted in on them, they just kept going, like nothing was going on. Yeah, like literally, it was like in the back. It was literally in the back of an Amazon truck. Like literally, they just go.
But the Amazon truck had hydraulics.
I have no because all you heard, like we outside the truck, we loading it and everything. All we heard, we just hear boom, 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 boom. I'm like, what the heck? Like we going wait. So I go wait. So me and my coworker, we doing the thing, and this is a couple months ago back, and like dudes just like going. I'm like bro, I was like bro, chill. I have my eyes covered and everything, and dudes like, oh bro, y'all get out. I'm handling my business and everything. And I'm like, bro, man, y'all can do that at home, bro. I know y'all can I know the new LGBTQ, rules and everything. It's y'all freedom, but can y'all two dudes do that at home and everything? I'm like, nah, right. He like, nah. It'd have been different if it was like, a dude and a girl, but it was two dudes and everything. I was like, nah, man.
Honestly,
all the way.
Two dudes.
Two.
Yeah,
I say something to a girl and a dude, to be honest. I was like, nigga, get it wrong. Nobody need to see all that shit.
Hey, get this, LBZ. Hey, L. I just read this article, right? How about this? Get this shit. They said police say no charges against school employee caught in inappropriate sex behavior during video link. Act is considered crime under state law.
Because he white. Yeah. Let you do some shit like that. Nigga, send a picture to a woman who don't want. Pers Denard just got in trouble for sending a picture of his penis or some shit, didn't he?
Yeah, Pers Denard got kicked off CNN because he's out there sending dick pics.
Well, then Pers Denard live in this area.
Yep.
It ain't illegal in Montgomery County because I told you that's the place of the sexual predator. Them motherfuckers got enough money to get what? Oh, look, if you just Google, watch, I'm going to do it. And I'm going to see how many teachers come up. I'm just going to Google. Because I've been, over the years, the last 10 years, I'm like, God damn, they always out there. Oh, I know why. Watch this. Montgomery County, Maryland. Pedophile. Yeah, let's just say sex. Look, that shit been up for a long time. Sexual registry, Montgomery County, Maryland. Let me see. Teacher pedophile. Lawsuit against Montgomery County, Maryland. This 2015. Ignore blatant red flags. Employ pedophiles. Let me show you a picture of this nigga, y'all.
Oh, God.
Yo, look at this shit, Mr. Big Chef. Look at it.
Who that, Steven Seagal?
How did they miss that?
It looks like his work
Because it's Montgomery County.
What the fuck?
Yo, he like the dude used to run the church of Satan.
Man, that look like
that motherfucker look like the Mandarin.
Man, the funniest thing. Speaking of that, man, the funniest thing back in 2015, my sophomore year and everything, we had a substitute. Her name was Miss Greenwood. Like, she was this big, rotund white woman and everything. So we in class and everything, and like we hear like she thinks she has her speakers and her headphones in. She on the hub and everything. She watching all types of porn and everything. We hear it, and like we go up to the Yeah, in the class, during class, bro. We taking the test and everything, and all we hearing like, I ain't gonna say what she be watching because it's nasty. It's nasty itself. But so we go to the computer screen to confirm it. Like she don't even see it. She all in the computer screen and everything. We go behind her. We take a snapshot and everything, and uh, she get mad and she's like y'all can't be doing this. I'll go to the office and everything. And like she kicks us out of class. She writes us up and everything. Sends us to the office. Half the SRO comes pick us up, takes us to the dean's office and everything. And so we're in the dean's office and everything. And we don't show like the dean is like, why y'all acting up in class? And I get my phone out and I show her the picture. And like, next thing you know, she didn't even get fired, bro. She got suspended for like 3 weeks, and then she was back like 3 weeks later, substituting at the school, and like
Doing the same
with the
thing.
same doing the same thing. This time she just had speakers, but like she was doing the same thing. Like I had that stuff like 4 times during my high school career and everything, and every time she would take attendance, and she'd be locked in on that laptop and everything. But it like when it comes like the pedophilia and all that stuff, man. It was the school I went to, man. It was these young female teachers though. Like they would just be flirting with. They just be flirting with like us, like especially my senior year, bro. They just be flirting. Sometimes they be touching and rubbing and everything. And I was like, I don't know if I should. Like, the athletic, like, shoot, yeah, it's bro.
You better
Our
leave them
athletic trainer,
bitches alone.
hey, bro, bro, my athletic trainer, bro, my athletic trainer was fine though. I ain't gonna lie, bro, she was
And
fine.
I know that's them crazy bitches though. I want you to think about that. I want you to think about that. That bitch crazy. She looking for something
Yeah,
younger every time.
every time. Nah, she was, no,
See?
she would literally ask. Now she'd be listening. She's like, come to me. She's like, come to like, cause she's like, come to my office, like, cause she was also my she was our health teacher and everything. So like we be like she was being there, like she's like, come to my room after like come to my room after lunch and everything, and like cause like we never took her seriously because like she went to Purdue and everything. She's a big Purdue football fan, big Purdue basketball fan. So we talk about Purdue, they ain't crap, Ohio State's gonna beat them, and she would get all mad and flustered and everything, but like every time we doing a
Purdue.
project, yeah, she went to she from
She went
Indianapolis.
years ago. Drew
Yeah,
Brees graduated. Who good at Purdue football now?
nobody except for Rondell
Exactly.
Moore, but
There ain't nobody. They garbage.
Purdue
I
football,
mean,
that's still a thing.
oh, that's still a thing. They suck. They're abysmal. Like
That's
Oh,
not
There ain't
not
nobody.
a
I
story matter.
okay, that's
they
great. That's nice to know.
Yeah, I'm
nah,
about to say, I
bro,
didn't
like
know they had a team still.
bro, like she like man, like nah, she was like she would always like me and my friends, like it was like a bunch of us dudes, like 6, 7 us dudes. We would always be doing the group projects and everything. So we doing like this anatomy of a male body and everything, doing this thing, have like a male model and everything, analyzing the organs, the muscle structure and everything. And like she comes up and everything, and I'm struggling, and like she comes up, like she just starts rubbing my shoulders as I'm sitting down. And I was like,
Okay.
excuse me, Miss. I was like, excuse me, Miss Jackson. I'm like, mind you, like she's like red bone mixed, everything, like that perfect chocolate harmony that I like and everything. So I was like, and my buddy's like, bro, you better cool down, bro, because he's like, and
You
she's like,
like them ones
and she's
that
like,
look like the master fondled with their grandmother and they a little bit off in the head. That's what it look like you like.
yeah,
Let
yeah, yeah, yeah,
me
yeah.
explain another side to that to you, cause I know what you're thinking. I heard how you pronounce that. Let me say it another way for you. No, you like them looking like the master them fondled with their great grandmother, and they might still have some trauma. Better watch out.
Yeah, nah, it's
Take
like
this
nah,
some good
nah.
shit.
She, she told me that. She told me that. What's it called? She told me to say because I had gotten in trouble. I had gotten in trouble in the class. I had gotten in trouble every day, and I had detention there at the school. What I didn't know is that she was over detention and everything. She was over detention for that day. So I thought it was gonna be me and like a couple other kids. So I stayed at the school. It was just me and her in her classroom.
Mhm.
And
Yep.
like she told me to come into her office and everything. Mind you, her office
I
like
said you
is in
trying to
the
get you
classroom.
alone.
Oh yeah, no, like her office is in the classroom.
Look.
Her office is
About to
yeah.
slap your ass.
That's
Yeah, her
okay.
office.
It's a dead motherfucking rabbit in your chemistry class. You know why?
No, so she took me to the office and everything. Mind you, her office has no cameras. There's no cameras in there. And like her angle of the window, that's where no cameras was. So we get in the office, you know, she starts talking to me. She's like, why you avoiding me during class time? And I'd be like, cause she's like, you just be trying, you just throwing yourself at me. And she's like, you know why? She hit me with the I like you and I want you type stuff and everything.
Oh,
And I was like,
man, watch out, son.
nah, man.
You hit
I
you with
mean, the
that
weird
Steve
thing is,
Johnson lingo.
bro, man, but she still like the thing is she still text like we still talk to this day though, even though she's like 5 years older than me. Like, you know, we still talk to this day. She texts me every morning and everything. She's like, how you doing? And I'm like, don't you got a man now?
Yeah, that bitch
man,
crazy.
That's crazy. Now there's a lot of those.
Anyway.
Bro, it's like, shoot, we got an assistant principal. She 40, but she be flirting with the students and everything. But she looked like she didn't have the Kim Kardashian treatment to her. Man, like my school crazy, man. It's wild, man.
That's it. Hell, man, let me get up out of here, man. Let me get this stuff ready for my thing.
All right, homie, it's good to have you on, man.
Hi, fellas.
All right, LVZ, man. You know what I'm saying? Hey, one, go subscribe to LVZ NBA Talk, man. You know, that's a really good channel, man. But yeah, man, that shit crazy, though.
Can't even take your kids to school. You gotta worry about motherfuckers touching them. You got Jerry on the table. You gotta look at motherfuckers out here touching your kids and shit.
Hey, now didn't I just talk about that over the weekend? We just talked about that over the weekend, Eric.
Yep, so did. Yep, you did talk about that.
That shit not a state
look
crime.
What just happened.
How the fuck is that shit not a state crime? Under state law, how that shit not a fucking crime?
And a crime unless you're black.
That shit crazy, man. You can't make this shit up, man. You really can't. Salute to Marco Hinton in the building, man. You know what I'm saying? Hey, man, much love, much appreciation to you, man. That's the homie right there, Marco Hinton. So what?
Hey, y'all, I'm going. I gotta get ready for the radio show.
Okay.
All right, Luke.
All right, Luke, man. Be easy, man. Shit, I forgot to come here. Go ahead. What you about to say?
Oh my God. Oh yeah, you heard about one of the fat boys dying? I think you made a video on it.
Yeah, I talked about that last week. That was what was his name? Yeah, he died the day before his 53rd birthday.
Yeah, that took me out, man. And it pains me that you're gonna actually have people talk about the Fat Boys now when they a legendary group. Like you'll talk about Run DMC, the Beastie Boys, Eric B. and Rakim, but I don't know why a lot of people don't talk about the Fat Boys because they was instrumental in the hip hop game in the '80s, being like some big dudes in the group just doing their thing. And I think without them, a lot of these dudes out here that was rapping that ain't here and gone, like Heavy D, Biggie Smalls and Big Pun and etc. wouldn't have probably the confidence to like do their thing as a big dude. But sometimes in hip hop, if you're different and shit, people will judge you and stuff like, what this fat nigga know about rapping, man? This is you ain't even seen it, man.
Exactly. That motherfucker know about goddamn rap. But that's good to show you.
Ain't judge a book by its cover, man. They was saying the same thing when Heavy D was coming out. It was like, oh, he just make love songs and shit, but shit, he can get to you and stuff, man, on some of the rappers, dude. They saying the same thing about Bitcoin. What Bitcoin? These motherfuckers know about rapping. You get on you was getting on phones slaughtering niggas and stuff. Like, go listen to that Dream Scatterer from the Capital Punishment album. Go listen to that whole album. It's probably one of the best albums in '98, you know.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, Marky D. Yeah. Man. I don't see, man. Hopefully we ain't got no more of that stuff going on, man. But yeah, I gotta get up out of here, man. I gotta get my study on, man. You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to do some big things here. So yeah, I appreciate everybody for being up in here today, man. You know what I'm saying? And smash the like, hit subscribe, man. I need 140, 60 y'all. Let me see, where am I at for subscribers now? I think I'm like at 857 or something like that. So if you're not subscribed to this channel, man,
you almost there.
Try and get to 1,000 subs, man. Yeah, man. Appreciate y'all for being up in here, man. So if you ain't subscribed, please subscribe to this channel, man. I really do appreciate it. Smash the like, hit the subscribe. This your boy. Scream at me. Oh!